Today I will show you how to create this timer inside Unreal Engine 5 and add it to your game. So let's get to it. So first thing you want to do is create a user interface. Let's name it timer. Get a canvas. Get a text element. Oops. Align it wherever you want. I will align it at the top and center. Zero out the positioning. Replace the text block with 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 to resemble a timer. I will increase the font to 36 to match the rest of the UI, and I will align it center. Then go up here and change this to timer label and click that it's a variable. Of course, you can name it whatever you want. And now let's get to the graph. In here, create a custom event. Name it timer or whatever you like. I will create two variables. I will name the one time and it's a float. This will keep our time. And this one will check to see if the clock is running. We have to get the time and add to it the world time, which is in seconds, and then set the time with a resulting float. Then we have to refresh the timer text. With the new time. If we compile it and play, you will see that it's not displaying anywhere. We have to put it in the vehicle UI. So go up here, search for our timer widget, place it in here. You can rename it as timer widget so you don't get confused with the variable of the same name or the execution of the same name. Align it to center, add some padding to it if you want. I will add 36 from the top. And now if we play, you will see that it's displaying, but it's not running. The reason for this is that we need to add the timer event to the event tick so it can update each second. There we go. Now this of course is not a clock by any means, and the reason for that is that we just took the raw float value and we're displaying this. So instead what we should have done is get the time seconds to string conversion and get that. Now if we press play, it should display a proper timer. Now in order to create a stop functionality, go ahead and create a blueprint and name it race start. Go in here, add a box collision. No need to rename it. Just drag it up a bit to match the the 0, the X on the Z axis, and right click on it and add an on component begin overlap event. Here we have to get player pawn and make sure that only when the player pawn crosses, overlaps this component, something will happen. So let's add a branch. And what will happen is that we will update this variable here to let the blueprint know that the time is running or not. In order to get that, we have to get the player controller, cast it to the vehicle controller, promote that to a variable, get the vehicle player controller, from that get the vehicle HUD. In there resides our timer HUD, so we have to get that as well. And in there is the variable we want to set. Set is time running. Set is time running to true. So, nice and organized. Next, what we have to do is put a branch here, because we want this to run only when the time is running. The default value of B is time running should be false. Compile and play. It works. Perfect. So we will add this inside the level. And we will duplicate it. We will call this blueprint race finish. And the only thing we have to change is that it's setting the is time running boolean to false. Let's copy the scale of this one, place it inside the level, paste the scale, and move it towards the end of the street. Now, if we play, it should start the moment we pass the start of the race, and it should stop once we reach the end. And that's how you create a timer. You add it to your widget, and you can add this to any game you like. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next tutorial.